strictly because of my 4-year-old daughter, I know about Diner Dash. I've never played it, but I don't know about PlayFirst. So could we start there? Tell me about the company.
PlayFirst was founded in 2004 to innovate in this new era of casual games. So casual games are largely played by women. The idea is they're pretty easy to get into and out of. You can play them in little spots during the day. You're not having to sit down for hours and hours on end and learn really super complicated rules in playing. So when PlayFirst first started, it was really to go after this emerging space. And as the company grew on the backs of the massive success of Diner Dash and subsequent Dash games like Wedding Dash and Cooking Dash and Hotel Dash, the market has also changed over time. So, today you start to find, mobile gaming on iPhone and Android, gaming on Facebook really taking off. And these are really largely extensions of casual games.
Now, the 800-pound gorilla by far in casual gaming is Zynga, which does its business primarily on Facebook, and makes its money primarily through this purchase of virtual goods within the game itself. But that's not primarily your business model. Is that correct?
That's right. So, Zynga has definitely been the leader in really moving on the virtual goods side, which has been actually the primary business model coming out of Asia. So gaming is actually, the gaming industry is actually bigger in Asia than in North America. And
bigger by revenue.
By revenue. Some of the biggest gaming companies by market cap are actually Asian companies. Of course, we'll see what happens if Zynga IPOs, what their market cap ends up being. So part of what they've been good at is really understanding what's worked in those business models and bringing some of that here. We think that there's a spot in between. PlayFirst, our Facebook games are certainly leveraging some of that virtual goods, but we're also finding consumers wanting to also just buy more ability to play more levels in the game. So in our Diner Dash on Facebook game, you can play as long as you want for free, but you can also choose to buy more restaurants, so you can play in more places. So it's a little bit different from buying, say, a tractor in Farmville.
How many copies of Diner Dash have you sold?
Altogether, over the years, we estimate there's over 500 million downloads of Diner Dash on all these different platforms.
How many of those 500 million were paid straight out through a credit card on the App Store, for example?
For Diner Dash on the App Store, we have a light version, and then we have a $2.99 version.
I see.
And all together, we've got about 12 million downloads of our games on the iPhone. And frankly, the majority of people who end up downloading the light game convert over to the paid game.